Do you guys remember that Tito Jackson passed a couple weeks ago? I don't think many of you guys remember that he had passed, and that's the brother of Michael Jackson. Well, no, he has been finally laid to rest, and we're gonna dive into this report coming out from TMZ. Everyone was there, actually, Michael Jackson's kids, the family. He got a beautiful send-off. But I'm wondering, why did it take so long for them to bury him? I'm wondering if they're having financial challenges. No, you may say, that's a Jackson, for crying out loud, they have money. I don't think so. I don't think they have money. Besides Janet Jackson gives a sense that she still has good money. But when you look into what has been going on with that family, something weird is really up. And Michael Jackson's mom cannot even get his estate to pay her medical expense. There was a court case and they still refuse to pay her expense. I'm wondering what's the reason for Michael Jackson's estate if they're not going to pay for his mom's expense. That woman should be living a life of luxury and comfort, should not even be fighting a court battle for that. What's the purpose of Michael Jackson's money? So that everyone else can benefit, with the exception of his mom? Well, I guess that's the reason they took him out, right? We can actually literally see why they took out Michael Jackson. But let's get into this report about Tito Jackson being laid to rest. And what's funny, just days before his passing, he visited his brother memorial and he paid tribute there as well. And then he just died a few days after that. No, we're going to pull this report from none other than TMZ, the one that is under everyone's bed and in everyone's closet. Lock your windows, lock your doors, hide, as TMZ is lurking. Now, according to their reports, they're saying members of the famed Jackson family arrive at Los Angeles area cemetery Monday to say their goodbyes to Tito Jackson, more than a month after the singer's death. The founding member of Jackson 5 was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Cemetery in Glendale, California, where his own brother Michael Jackson was entombed after his 2009 death at the age of 50. Now, the king of pop's children, Paris and Blanket Jackson, were notably in attendance at their uncle's funeral, as they were seen mingling with their family members outside the packed service. And we see Latoya's face. Now, they're saying Tito's brother, Marlon Jackson, who was also in the Jackson 5, and the sister Latoya were also there to pay their respect to the late Motown legend. Other Jackson family members present included Jafaar and Jermagesty and Jermaine Jackson's son with ex-wife Alejandra Louisa. Now, the report further states, word of Tito's death broke in September when his son Taj, TJ, and Terrell announced the singer's passing on Instagram, where they remembered Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as an incredible man who cared about everyone and their well-being. They added, some of you may know him as Tito Jackson from the legendary Jackson 5. Some may know him as Coach Tito, or some know him as Papa T. Nevertheless, he will be missed tremendously. While an official cause of death has yet to be released, Tito reportedly suffered a heart attack while driving from New Mexico to Oklahoma. Just before he died, he was 70 years old. So guys, that's the report on Tito Jackson's passing. I think this is really interesting. It's as though the legends are, lining up and, leaving. We have Quincy Jones, who passed 2 days ago, and Tito Jackson was about 6, if not 8 weeks ago, and he has now been finally laid to rest. That some people may think that because, this is a Jackson family, they are well off, but I believe that they might be not so well off as we think they are, and not because we're being malicious or anything. Many of these musicians, they were robbed years ago. They didn't have the opportunity to make money as some of these artists now do. And as such, this is why I'm saying, who knows what took so long for him to be buried. It could have been financial challenges as well as maybe not. But the reason why I'm looking at financial being one of the cause is because of, Michael Jackson's mom basically fighting hoping to get some help from his estate and how they're treating her. I think it's really disgusting. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. It's your time to chime in. What are your thoughts about Tito Jackson, passing and finally being laid to rest? Now, while you're at it, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.